I'm going to make the Christmas tree. It's a pesto Christmas tree bread thing. I'll when I post this, I'll have the correct name of it. Okay. But I did a reel for it, which was quite popular, and I thought I'd just show you exactly how to make this bread. It's a really festive one. It's really simple, easy to make. I just used the bread dough that was in the recipe. I have done a slightly different pesto. So in the pesto, it's a spinach recipe. With this, I've done the Chunky Basil Pesto Dip because that's what I sort of know like. So what I've just done is, before I go there, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover one piece. I've got rolled my dough out into two pieces. Okay, they're sort of oblong, similar sort of size. Okay, then I'm going to put pesto on one of them. I'm going to put the lid on the other one, of the other one, and then I'm going to shape it into a Christmas tree and do some twirling. So it's really cool. So I made this for my husband to take somewhere on Sunday, and it was super popular. So here we go. You can see I've got these two lots of bread rolled out here. In here, I've got my pesto. I have forgotten to get a knife. Okay, so my pesto, I'm just going to, so it says to spread the pesto out, leaving sort of like a 2 centimeter margin. Might be too much. Anyway, let's see how we go. So I'm just going to spread that out all over here with a little bit of a margin at the sides there. I think this is better. The pesto that I made on the weekend. What did I do with that? Remember, I think I just made up a bit of a pesto. This is more of a recipe. And I think this is a bit moister, which is better. It was a bit crumbly, the one I used on the weekend. But this is spreading a bit better. Use your hands, obviously, if you want to. Just get that. Make sure we've got it up there. Got anything else left in there? Let's have a look. Left in there. Might as well go the whole hog. So I'm taking this to a CWA meeting tonight. So I joined the CWA months ago, and it's the Christmas get-together. I won't be able to eat it because it's not gluten-free bread, but I thought they might like it. So that's what I'm doing. All right. So I've got that spread out, and I've got a border all around the edges. All right, switch my hand. In the recipe, it actually says to use an egg wash. I've got milk that I need to use up, but it's saying just brush it down the sides here. So we want to try and get these bits just, oops, I want to spill milk everywhere. But my milk's well past its use by date. It smells all right, but might as well use this up rather than use another egg. There's one egg in the dough. Okay, so now I'm going to pick this one up and put it down over the top. There we go. All right. So next thing is we're going to create a Christmas tree shape. So I'm going to actually I'll start down the bottom here. I want to do my little bit of a actually I'm going to make that a bit smaller. Just learning from the other day when I made this, make that a bit smaller. Then your branches are going to be a bit bigger. So. And any offcuts you can just twirl, I'll show you in a minute, and bake as well. So look at that, yeah. It's going to be much better than the other day, I think. There we go. So that's my tree trunk. Then I'm going to try and make a decent size tree. Oh, look at all that. I wish I could eat it. It looks amazing. Well, I could eat it. I'm not strictly don't have to eat it. It's a choice. There you go. Now, you may ask, why am I putting baking paper underneath here? Well, it's because I do need to use a sharp knife, and you can't use a sharp knife on any of the thermomats, okay? They're silicone, and you're going to, it's not a good thing to do to cut a silicone mat. Anyway, so I've got a few bits and pieces here left over, but I'm going to keep going with this. So what I'm going to do now is cut lines in here. And this is why it's good to try and make your tree reasonably fat, okay? Because if you don't, you're left with tiny weeny little bits to twirl, and I'll show you what I mean by twirling in a minute. So do that, that, that. All right, so can you see that? I've got all those lines going across there. Then the next job is to twirl them. So I pick one up like this, make sure it's cut all the way through, and I just twist it like that and put it back down. All right, so I'm going to keep going with this. So that, well, I could probably twist that one again, I reckon. So there's a few different Christmassy or, you know, things on Cookie Dough. Now, I've done this obviously with pesto, which it says in the recipe, but you could use anything. So you could do, there's a really nice sun-dried tomato pesto, which is a red pesto. Let's twist that one. There's some of the other beautiful ones use things like nutella, so you could make it into a sweetbread. I did that last year for my daughter for Christmas morning. Okay, it's quite easy to do it this way. No, they're going to twist the other way probably. But I noticed someone had said that they'd done something similar, but they'd replaced the nutella with like a cinnamon sugar. Twist that over. But it looks really festive. I think having the green or, you know, red, as I said, you could do red with the red pesto, makes it look really festive. And it's a pull apart, so you don't have to worry too much about cutting it. People can pull off a branch. Let's turn that one over again. There we go. A bit more ambitious, so go along, more twists. There we go. All right, so there we go. All right, and now it says to brush with that egg wash, but I'm obviously using the milk, as I said. That up. And then this will have to just sit for half an hour and just do a bit of a rise like this, and then it goes in the oven. So what I really wanted to just show you was that technique, because it's so simple and looks impressive. Looks like you spend a lot of time doing it when really you haven't. The other thing you can do, so the other day I made the dough on the Saturday, left it in the fridge, brought it out on the Sunday, let it rise a bit more, and then baked it after that. So there we go. That's going to go somewhere nice and warm. So I'm going to move that now. And then what you can do with the leftover bits, we've got lots of leftover bits, which is pretty cool. You can just cut them. And you can do little individual, that one's not going to work too well because I've already cut through there. You can just do little individual little twirls like that. So you're going to sort of fingers cut that in thirds. That bit off there. And then this one's missing a bit of pesto in there, but there you go, another twirl. Oops. So these will just, I'll just put them around the tree in a minute, and they'll just rise as well, and they just get cooked, and they're just individual little pesto twirls, really. Okay, So what I'm going to do quickly is just share my cookie dough. These are my glasses. And my week. Okay. I had it on Saturday. There we go. Pesto tear and share. Now, I'm having trouble with because I tear and share Christmas tree bread. But there you go. It's got 4.9 stars. You can see what it looks like. You can see what the little ones look like as well. It's just 12 portions, but it's as many as you want to pour it into or pull it into. And it cooks for 15 to 17 minutes at 200 degrees and then allow to cool for 5 minutes. So it's a really impressive little number. And it was found in, I know what, let me go explore. I'm not going to look at soup. I'm just getting, okay. Go into collections. I'm just going to put Christmas in there. So I think it's in Savory Christmas. Oh no, this is another one. This one is awesome. I made this last year as well, and that was really cool. So that's the festive camembert wreath, and you actually have the camembert baking in the middle. This was cranberry. I think I did some sort of, I did the red pesto with that one. But how spectacular is that? So that's a really good one. And the other one, where is that? You just go back there. So just so you can see, if you're thinking about Christmas things, there's a whole lot. Just type Christmas in, change the collections, and you've got a whole heap of different things. Oh, this is exciting because this is coming out soon. Not sure where the other one is, but anyway, that gives you a bit of an idea. So it's a quick cook. So you can make it beforehand. That's going to sit there, rise a little bit, pop it in, quick cook. Actually, what I can do is turn the oven on, put it in as the oven's heating up, and that will do the rise for me. So I'll probably do that, and I will take a picky at the end, and I will post it with the video.